Hey, it's Crack 36, and we are going to try to do this. Hmm, Trying to get the right height. It's always kind of important in these live streams. But I'm going to share my screen with you, and see how it goes. Okay, so I gotta share my screen. There it is. Share it, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. No, this. Share. All right. All right. I think this is going to work. Okay, so like I said, I've got to do this because um, last weekend was Father's Day weekend, and I had camping and all sorts of stuff. And then, in addition to that, I the next day we had a birthday party for a friend, and then I went up to Maine to visit my son and my grandchildren, my daughter-in-law. So just wall to wall. And then I got home and I thought I might have an opportunity, and I forgot that I had offered my daughter number two, driving lessons. Why is that? Okay, so this is I think you'll be able to see. I'm just going to check. I always want to double check with these YouTube live streams that everything is coming on correctly. And it says, okay, so, let's see. The technology dice rolls. Nope. Okay, that's not the one I'm looking for. Usually I have to go on. How do I usually find this? Your videos. Okay. I just need to make sure that double, triple check that this is all going on. No views. Okay, there. Nope. The technology dice roll. All right, let's go to a browser. I'm going to go to the browser just real quick. Like I said, I just have to confirm that this is working. And just let you know I'm live streaming right now, I think. At least I'm trying to live stream. Got one going 6 years ago. Here we go. Oh, here's a Zoom meeting. Okay, good. Excellent. Okay, we are good. Let me just make sure that we can hear. Bluetooth should be off. Here we go. Yep. This is Zoom meeting. Good. Okay. We're 100%. I got to get this done. So I had Father's Day. Then I had Father's Day part two on Monday. Now this weekend I'm going down to Pennsylvania to get my mom, and that's obviously a 6 hour trip down, afternoon with the fam, and then bring her back, and she'll be living with us for 2 weeks. So my me time is about down to zero right now, between church and UPS is very busy. So we are at the Russians. So here we are at the Russians, and I'm going to play this straight man here, I think. Um, I can't hold. I can do a couple of things here that are really cool. I could take this out and I can take this out. And don't forget, I have uh, paratroopers. Okay, so two guys coming out of here could go into here as well. So I've got 14, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And now I've got the tech where this mech is advanced. And I'm just going to double, triple check to see and make sure that I've got that. And the Russians are not showing up as having that. The Russians are showing up as having that. So we have airborne and improved mech. Good. Okay. So I am going to try to be modest, I think. Um, so this is a little bit off-putting. So I could send 25 in here. Now that gets about 4 hits. And then the artillery, that might give me 5 hits. And then I could retreat back here. But he can come at me with these, you know, taking a look here. He's got 38 units here, 37 of them offensive. So got to walk carefully, and of course, I am just trying to make space and room uh, for the Magnificent Seven in the east. So I'm going to back off. Now, the one thing I could do would be to produce. He's going to be able to come in here with 7. Now, the interesting thing is that he cannot reach. His planes are out of reach. 1, 2, unless he gets long range aircraft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if he gets long range aircraft, yes, he can hit that. But other than that, he would have, if I wipe this out, he would have 7 coming in here. So I would love in this moment to produce tanks, but can't do it. So I'm not going to do it. So we are going to 31. Uh-oh. Okay, so I believe I had 35 last time, but I have to check. Fortunately, guys, there's just no way around it. Even with a live presentation like this, I've got to check. I'm sure it was 35.
Yeah.
What, what's that? Oh, about an hour and a half. Why? What's up? Are you live streaming too?
No, I was gonna hang out with friends at Balls.
What's that? Oh, you're live streaming too? Um,
No, no, don't worry.
I've got a headphone. I can move over there.
Just hanging out with friends at one of them.
Sure. How late's Rebecca going to be up?
No, she wants to go to sleep.
She wants to go to sleep.
That's the problem.
All right.
That's
Well, there's always the car. I don't know if you want to do the car, but
just for hanging out with my friends. Like,
yeah. Believe me, I know. Believe me, I'm here. I know. We're still live streaming, so I get it. I get it. All right, let me get my headphone and all right. Get this going. Should have really been using this all along anyway, so.
I'll go downstairs, Seth.
No, that's fine. I'm good, man.
No, your voice is hitting my microphone.
Don't you have a headset? Do you have a headset? Do you want my headset? All right.
All right, I don't know if I can test levels or not. All right, I'm gonna go with $35. I'm pretty sure that's what I remember. Change resources. Russians. 35. Oh, I can just go downstairs and check my cash. Okay, I'll be right. Okay, so all right, let me just do the Russian side. Okay, $35. I'm gonna buy 11 units. That would leave me with 5. Okay. 9 infantry. I'm buying 9 infantry and 2 mechs. Super mechs. I really want to buy more, obviously. Let's see about that. I think it has to be paired up with a tank. Then they attack it at 2, I believe. Hmm. I don't think I can do it. All right, let me check levels. Hmm. Hmm. All right, here we are. I just want to check levels before we get seriously into this. Hello, hello. Testing, testing. I just want to check levels. Okay, good. We are good. Okay. So the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do some random dice rolls because I don't want to get screwed. So I'm going to do 79 dice rolls. Okay. Okay. So then we are purchasing 9 infantry and 2, and we now have airborne as well as super mechs. So we are going to do a little bit of attacking. So we are going to try to take out these Italian can openers. And then all of these will go. And then I'll take this mech and this right there. And all that looks good. This is sort of course. And I wonder where they'll go. I suppose they could go over here better, right? Okay, so. And then over here, that's nothing. And that's good right there. I could anticipate the move though. I think with 4 subs, all the planes are right up front. I think I've got to probably hang tough right there. Subs can slip into here so that I can nail this. Gibraltar Strait subs can go through. I would love to take a shot at this. I could wipe this all out, but I'd be in this position right here, Archangel. You're expecting 4 hits out of this. Expecting 3 hits out of this, though. So that would leave me at 22. He'd be at actually expecting 5 hits. So he'd be at 5. But I'd be over here. He'd have 15. All right, it's too tempting. Oh, this should be 23, I think. This shouldn't be 25. This should be 23. I'm pretty sure I just watched the review. Uh-oh. Okay, those should not be in this game. So just got to remove them. Sorry. Okay, let's go here. And it's going to be. And then we'll retreat to here. We should leave 1 blocker, though. Huh. Why should I leave a blocker? I'm going to bounce on this anyways. If I'm going to bounce, he's going to have the 15 right here. Okay, I'm nervous again. Okay, this is where I should probably think about rolling the dice. So obviously I don't want to get stuck there. All right. That's already been moved, by the way. This is the last turn's move. So this is the turn for it this time. It's already been moved. All right, let's see what happens. No, we do not want to attack the subs. We do want to do airborne, though. This is the first time perhaps I'll ever do airborne. And there we go. Why does it say 21? 13, 6. Yep, that's right. No, don't want to attack the submarine. Okay, Novgorod. 2 hits. You are kidding me. 3 hits. All right. Wow. Okay, so he got his average. It's getting nervous right now. One more time. 3. Wow, dude. And I got 3. And I end up losing on that one. Okay, so now I got 5 left. How much you want to bet I get stuck? God. Oop. I forgot something. I forgot I needed to bring 1 tank into this place to blitz through Archangel. Oh boy. All right, Italians. Okay, so I did not ask him which ones he would like to remain alive. Russians select 7 casualties. Wow, that was, look at this. Look at that. That is some crazy luck right there. Okay, destroyed him. He gets 2 more. Okay. Okay, we'll move up. Move back, move up. Okay, this one, I think I can take him off the board now. Yep. This is already moved. Okay, yep, I was supposed to bring a tank through here and then attack there. And late at night it is, and I forgot to do it. All right. Delightful. All right. That is going to have to be. All right. $32. And got a sub in 125. Cruiser still in 109. Cruiser sub still in 105. The 18 and 2 in Siberia. That'll be moved at the end of this turn. Infantry and mech in Iraq. Infantry in Ukraine. 8 and 2 in Russia. 6, 1 and a fighter in Bryansk. 12, 2 tanks, 1 mech, and 1 artillery in West Ukraine. 17 infantry, 4 anti-aircraft, and 2 artillery in Belarus. All right, this has already been done, so the money is going to be messed up. All right, I've already rolled. I have heavy bombers. Okay, and I got to adjust the resources. America would have $72. Okay, let's get some. Okay, I'm just going to expand this a little bit. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. These are heavy bombers. All right, so we can get 6. Let's dial it backward though. I think we need another transport over here. I think that's correct, as I remember. Okay, and let's dial one more backward. And I'm feeling like we need an aircraft carrier. All right. Let's do that. Okay, this is, I did have a plan, and contact with the first enemy has already thrown off the plan. All right, let's go for it. Infantry and tank from Brazil are going to invade, and we are bringing the boys in. '91. I don't think this goes in here. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. We do a little shot there. Okay, that's going to be okay. And right here, we're going to go over here. I think this is okay. We are going to start to try to edge past the Navy and try to get into that 19. Oh, this is not there actually. Sorry, I didn't catch that. There's a large gap, and I believe this guy's gone as well. And if I didn't catch it, I did. I think the rest should be accurate. So I'm going to move that sub out of season Magnificent 7 down to 17 so I can slip by and start the process of trying to convoy. There is nobody on the island of Japan, so I think that's got to be bombed. And I have heavy bombers. What do you know about that? That is going to be really good if I can please. Okay, and I might as well bomb the facilities. I'm going to bomb. This one is, let's bomb the harbor. That's going to make it tough on him. So obviously in a non-com. Well, let's get these boys in the water. Because I think actually that they're just let's see. I may send them. Okay, so they go there, and then the 3 and the 1 go there. And then these 2 go here. Okay, that's going to strengthen my position there. And then this one is, he's going 1, 2, 3, 4. So it does have to go there. This sub down here has nothing to do. He does have 1 no destroyer there. He has no destroyer there. But he's got plenty of extra hit points. Are we sure about that? 33% chance I get a hit. He takes it on the battleship. Round robin. 2 more. It's not gonna make a big difference. All right, let's no subs down here except for that one. So we're gonna hold our ground, hold our powder dry. All right, I think that's it. Really, we're concentrated right now on a pretty big ball. All right, and that's ready to go with the bombardments as well. All right, let me do another roll of the dice just to make sure. We'll do 32 this time. All right. Let's bomb. Jeez Louise. 4 damage to the harbor, and my bomber got shut down. And I get 1 hit. And obviously I did not get the, and he takes out mine. All right. Well, how about those Red Sox? Man, my bomber got shut down. All right. You sunk my battleship. All right, and this one is going to actually move down to more since 4, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14. He's only got 14. And I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You know, I'm going to start making my way a little north. This still gives me a shot at every one of the money islands, and now I can hit Philippines. So I will move that sub from 57 to 55. And of course, we will do, that's it. And we'll put the 4 bombers in the West Coast. And I'll put the aircraft carrier there as well. And then over here, I'll put the transports in the East Coast. So that's going to give us 1 transport in 101, 1 infantry, 2 mechs, 1 artillery, 2 anti-aircraft. In 3 infantry are still in Brazil. A diver, carrier, cruiser, destroyer, and transport are 91. Fighters in Amor, 2 infantry, 2 trucks, and Soviet Far East 2 transports are in 3. 5 fighters, 1 diver, 1 battleship, 2 cruisers, 3 carriers, 2 destroyers, and 3 subs are in 7. I'm going to move this sub back just to give myself 1 more hit points. So there's actually going to be 4 subs. Yeah, can't quite go there yet. All right, 4 subs, 2 destroyers, 2 cruisers, 3 carriers, 1 battleship, 5 fighters, and 1 diver. Super diver. 2 transports and 3, carrier and 10, 4 heavy bombers and 2 anti-aircraft in West Coast and still in Hawaii. 3 infantry, 1 artillery. Sub and 55. As far as money goes, I get $73. All right, we are going to. Okay. Oh, this should be adjusted. So change resources. I've got $12. Everything's basically doubled. All right, we will buy 4 infantry with the $12. And it looks like he's offering us up King C, Queen C. And then what do we got for money right now? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 6 is 13. So I'd have to take over 2 in order to get to 15. Wait. Yeah. 2 attacking. Yeah, I'll go for it. Let's roll the dice, just because, this is kind of useless, but maybe I won't get shot down. All right. That was better. All right, I'm gonna go. I wouldn't mind putting pressure on him here, but he does have these as opposed to. This is not here actually. Sorry. I always find things I didn't do right. And I'm pretty sure that wasn't there. I'm going to take my 15 and go to Quichao. It connects with a lot of different territories. And could be good. I'd love to grab 2 more territories. Okay. And we'll do non-coms. I'll place the 4. He does still have a lot of planes, but again, where do those planes want to be? Don't they want to be in Calcutta? Don't they want to be up in 7? This is pretty central. I'm going to do it 19. Recap, I own Qinghai, Shenxi, Xinjiang, Sichuan, Quichao, Hunan, Guangxi, and Yunnan. I have 19 infantry and 1 fighter in Quichao and 2 infantry in Shenxi. And make $14. Does that make sense? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 8. Okay. Yeah. 8. Okay, 14. Yep, that makes sense. All right. Oh, I'm able to place 4 in Egypt this time. He's pretty early on right here. Okay, I've got to place this navy, so I'm thinking of bringing both navies in. I'm not worried about Sea Lion, right? Because this is way over here. So I've got a break. And I would love, obviously, I would bring the sub into the med. I was not able to bring the Russian cruiser through on account of Gibraltar being in the hands of the enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if I put this in, I'll have a cruiser, destroyer, carrier. So obviously, this is, and I got the wrong number again. This is 29, I believe. $29, I think, is what it should be. I think, I'll check, but, and then change resources for the UK Pacific, which I think is going to be 19. I miscounted it, and it should be 19. It's 17 minus 3, it's 14, plus I picked up French Indochina and Sumatras, $5 more. So okay, should get this a little higher because it's killing my back. All right, I might be able to get this a little higher. There we go. All right, that way my shoulders don't ache all day tomorrow. Okay. All right, I think the answer is to buy aircraft carrier and 2 fighters, but I can't do that. I really should fill that up. Could buy an air base. I feel like that'd be a waste of money. All right. I do have diver and a fighter right there. So let's try to my kingdom for $1. That'll put 4 units into the sea. The other thing to do, obviously, is to try to put 4 units in right there. 1, 2, that's only 3 units, and they're weaker. No, I could put 4 in right that like that. That's interesting. Doesn't help Russia. All right, I'm going to purchase 3 infantry and 1 fighter for UK Pacific. I'm going to purchase what was it? 2 planes and a destroyer, I think it was. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is go over. Whoops. All right, let's go. I know this is not comp, but this is sort of the presentation, right? One, two, three, four. Oops. Okay, and I'm gonna move fighter and diver from 81 and Egypt over to Eastern Persia. Transport move from 81 to 80. The cruiser from 76 move to 98. The ships in 81 move to 98. All right, this one sub moves down. Oh, that's right. Sub moves down to conquer, and then I cannot go through the canal because I haven't captured it yet. Take the mech and tank, 2 infantry. And we will land in Gibraltar. All right, the bomber. We'll go to the Urals with the bomber. Why does this only have 5? Oh, I attacked it. That's why. Oh, wait. It's, can I attack Leningrad? Oh, 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 there we go. That's a target worth hitting. Oh, yeah, that's a target worth hitting. I'm going to attack the transport with the bomber. Very good. That's going to help a lot. You know, I could use those to fight. Unfortunately, I only have one destroyer, and he's going to get me. I know he's going to get me, so it doesn't matter. He's got 4 subs, so I will not venture out with my luck. And my daughter's home from doing a double. Hey, good you? Let's make sure that's no, we do need help down here. The bigger battle is down here. Good night. Okay, so that's where I want it. That's where I want them. That's where I want that. That's what I want there. Hmm. Okay, so over here. I don't think there's any reason why I shouldn't try to take these guys out. Trying to take minimal in. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll move these back. That'll give me 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 3 more. 13, 14, 15. It's really kind of a little overkill. I would have liked to attack these, but 7v7. Not with my luck. No. There's not a lot of harm in taking a 4th guy here. We'll take this down here. Chinese are doing well. Let's go to active units. Sounds good. Looks good. Okay, so let's just review this one more time. Let's be precise. So he's coming in with the possibility of Calcutta. He he grabs the $8, $3 plus the $5 bonus, and foregoes the money islands. Is that correct? Because that seems unlikely. He's coming in with 2 bombardments, 3 bombardments, and 7 guys, 2 planes, nine altogether. So I feel like all of them are elevated combined arms, throwing 2s and 2 3s, 3 3s. Okay. Let's and then we have this in reserve, this in reserve. I got a plane to scramble into the C zone so he can't actually bombard. So it really ends up being his ground units, attacking force. So 6 2s, 3 3s. Okay. Let's see if we can peel something off. All right, let's peel that tank off. Let's get that up into Yunnan. It'll be able to go back, obviously. I've got 3 coming in. I've got 3 landing here, that's 6, that's 10 versus his 10. I've got 2 4s and a 3. That's pretty fair. Let's throw that in for the number 11 with 7 2s, 1 3, and 2 4s. Not counting the scrambling fighter into the water. That's pretty good. So therefore, let's pull a few of these guys out of French Indo, and let's put them up against Shan State for next time. Let's bring that tank out too. I want to be able to take Malaya back. No one takes Malaya from me these days without a fight. All right, let's bring this one into Malaya. Let's bring these 2 into Malaya. If he moves out of Malaya, I'm in. These planes will still land in India. Yeah. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and he's only coming in with 9. So I have 10 versus, let's put one of them back. 6 plus 2 is 8 2s. He's only got 6 2s. I've got 2 4s. He has no 4s. He does have 3 3s, and I would have 1 3, but equaled out with the 2 4s. So that is an even battle, and I will give him that even battle. Actually, I'll give him the even battle. I'm good with that. I'm good with that because I've got reserves that can go both ways. I've got reserves right here. I might even pull off one of these Burmas. And I've got reserves right here that can hit him. Plus, I haven't even mentioned this. Well, this wouldn't be able to make it past this Navy. I feel pretty good about this. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. Attack the transport in 92, yes. Attack the transport in 115, yes. And ha ha ha, you son of a gun. Golly. Wow, that sucked. All right. A little more worried about Shan State getting hits, but I'm going to share the love. I'm going to share the love with the Chinese. All right, that sucked, but we'll make it. I think. What are these Transjordan guys doing? What's this? I don't think these guys are supposed to be here. Oh, they moved from Iraq. Is that where I want them? Okay, I'm okay with that. And okay, oh, these guys are landing in Morocco. Tank and an infantry. Anti-aircraft movements down from Scotland. All right, active units. Yeah, I call that good. Shan State. French Indo. Sumatra. Oh, Borneo is still mine too. All right. Planes cannot land at 115. I will keep moving. Look at that. I get to help my Belarus companions out. You know, I might put him in Archangel, distract him. I put him in Archangel, he's gonna have to take 2 units in just to make sure. I mean, look what happened. Just look at what just happened to me. Nah, it's good. God, that sucked. Pretty cool, I'd say. Ends with $31. Um, oh, 4 units. Nice. Oh, that's even better. There's the 9, his 9 coming in. And I've got all these extra plus these in my reserves. All right, let's do a recap. Starting in the big one. Money. $14. Two lost the blockade. Oh, French Indochina would have been helpful. All right, and $31 for IPCs. Okay, so London has 10 infantry, 5 anti-aircraft, and 1 artillery. There are 4 fighters and 1 infantry and 1 tank in Morocco. 91 has a destroyer, sub, 2 transports. Gibraltar has an infantry and a mech, and 92 is a sub. Malta has an infantry and an anti-aircraft. 98 has a sub, 2 fighters, aircraft carrier, 2 destroyers, French destroyer, and a cruiser. And is that too much? Oh, I'm going to move these guys right here. These guys, these fighters. I'm just going to move them over 1, so they can do a forking move, because they can hit 98 and India instead of just hitting one of them. I want to be able to hit both. Okay, and that goes 1, 2, 3, land in West India. This one here goes 1, 2, 3, land in Egypt or Transjordan. Plus these 2 planes, wipe any Italian ships out that happen to be. So Egypt has 7 infantry, 2 artillery, 2 fighters. Down in Rhodesia, no, South Africa, there are 2 infantry. In Transjordan, there's 2 infantry. In Iraq, there's a tank and a mech. Persia, there's a diver and a fighter. In India, transport in 980. 3 infantry, 3 mech, 3 fighters, and 1 diver. In India, 2 infantry. In Burma, 2 infantry, 2 mech, and 1 tank, and 1 anti-aircraft. In Shan State, Siam is mine, as well as Sumatra and Borneo. Infantry and anti-aircraft in Sumatra. 1 anti-aircraft in Kui Chau. And that is where you say goodnight, Gracie. What will the Italians do? Will they attack Morocco? Will they attack the fleet in 98? Will they bypass conquer the fleet and then move on to attack Egypt? And who will mourn for the loss of the 2 tanks and 2 mech in West Ukraine? All right. I'm going to keep going into the fog of war turn. He doesn't have $38. All right. Declare war. Yeah, of course you would. I'm just going to cycle through these. Because obviously he's not using the computer program. Next week I can get back to the board. I have vacation after next week, actually. So Anzac has, I believe it's $14. So this would be like 28, I think. No, Okay, I'm pretty sure it's $14. No, it's $19. It's $10 plus $4 for Java plus $5 for the Malaya bonus. It's $19. No tech. $19, and we are good. We need to. Oh, and I think there was a transport. Hold on, I got to check downstairs. All right. No transport. No transport. So I need to get these planes to somewhere valuable, but 19 bucks. Okay, I'm gonna buy a bomber and a sub. Okay. Okay, this one's going to Shan State. That's the easy one. This one, I don't think it reaches anywhere. Oh no, it does reach Java. Okay. I'm going to take away the bombardment. I don't want Java to be easy. Plus it'll draw off his attention, and I don't think this will reach anywhere. So we are anticipating really being a hard, I mean, this to be a hard area for the Japanese. So hopefully we just made India to be really difficult. And now what does this require? 2 transports. This requires more like 4 transports, honestly speaking, the whole, maybe 2. Maybe you could do it with 2. Guess we'll find out. 1, 2, 3. Let's draw these back just in case. And, oh yeah, and then up here in 26 is a destroyer that I'm going to take up and put it with the Magnificent Seven fleet. That'll give me a total of 19 units. He has 18 here, but 4 of them cannot be used to attack. These are all defending. Okay. All right. And then over here in Egypt, there's 2. I think they're fine. I'm going to. I don't think he's coming with 6 units. So I'm going to take these 2 down to Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. I'll probably follow them up with the French guy. Okay. And we'll go to active units. All right, that's it. And we'll do non-coms. Okay, and we'll move this anti-aircraft over to Western Australia. Why not? Okay, that's it. Let's place Australia. It's the bomber and gets a sub. So that's a lethal combo for like destroyers out there, destroyer transports in Java, particularly, obviously. And then for money, I would get $15. Uh, why 15? Did I save $1? Yes, I did. Okay, so let me do France and I'll do a recap. And then I got to move the Russians for the next turn. So we all know where they're going. So then this guy comes in. The French guy in Egypt comes down. And then let's bring him down. I'm going to bring him into Morocco. No, I'll put him on the. I'm going to put him up in Scotland. Yeah, and I'll protect him with the 2 French infantry. It'll be kind of like French territory. That is. And I will probably move, if he doesn't attack me, I'm going to take this guy to 92. All right. Seems pretty good. All right, Crockett. Doing a recap. I moved about everybody. All right, so I'll close this up. I have 2 French infantry and 1 French fighter in Scotland. I have a French destroyer from 98 that moved to 92, if he's still alive. I have a French infantry moved to French Equatorial Africa and 1 that moved out of Egypt and down into Sudan. And then I have 2 Anzacs that also moved out of Egypt down into Sudan. A French Anzac fighter from Western Australia landed in Shan State. 2 Anzac fighters from South Australia landed in Java, giving it an infantry, anti-aircraft 2 infantry in 42. And then, of course, there's a destroyer in 42. There's an anti-aircraft and a fighter in Western Australia. There's a bomber, 1 artillery and 5 infantry in New South Wales and a new sub in 62, as well as an infantry in New Zealand. And then up in the Magnificent Seven, there's an Anzac destroyer. Now for the Russian turn, we will just take all these in edits, remove these all, and move them to a more 18 infantry. What would they be doing? And 2 anti-aircraft. Move into a more. Okay, and that would be the Pacific action of the Russians. Did I do this? 8 infantry to mech in Russia. All right, that is the big Allied turn. And all right, well, let's see how it goes. All right, Crockett 36. Crockett 36, signing out. Ending live stream.